Hey Stampers, Gainer again. I'm coming back. I've another quick and simple little card. It's an easel card, but it's this. It doesn't open fully as an easel card. You can have it on that side. You could have it twisted this way, that way, any way you want. I believe you could even have them twisting so they can twist out. I've not tried one of them yet, but I am gone wild for this stamp set. For some reason, I just love it. So you'll have to bear with me as well. I'll get my little machine out to cut the flowers out because I haven't cut any out yet. Oh, it's just adorable. I love it. And I might move my sentiment to this side and put this side. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Or you could even have it on the side, so you open it and stand it up so it reveals more of your message inside. Isn't that cute? I love this set. It's just so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Boo boo. Covered up with a rhinestone. So let's get cracking. So what you're going to need is a card base. And I've got this. This is 5 5/8 by 4. This piece of Whisper White then is 5 1/2 by 3 7/8. These are scraps. So this one is about, well, that's 1 3/4, and this is 1 5/8, and it's just for my flowers. You're going to need 2 pieces of card then. One is 2, oh, they're both 4 by 2 5/8. So one's for layering and the other one's for scoring. And then you've got your layer of Whisper White then that goes over the top. Like that. And that is, oh, excuse me, that, oh, I've said that one, 3 7/8 by 5 1/2, sorry. And this is 2 1/2 by 3 7, 2 1/2 by 3 7/8. So we're going to get our scoreboard out. I've got a really heavy feeling in my chest. Oh, I think it's all this hot weather, it's just doing my head in now. And we're going to pop this in the scoreboard, and we're just going to simply score at 2. And I've done something wrong. Oh, and 3 and 3 and 3 1/2. I've done something wrong, I think. I have, yeah. Gainer's made a boo-boo. First time ever. So that's right. This needed to be... yeah, no, this needs to be 4 1/2. Sorry, so I'm going to have to get another piece and cut that. Why have I done that? Oh my word, it's not like me at all. So I've got a spare piece here. You need this 4 1/2, sorry, by, cut this 4 1/2. Oh, by 2 5/8. So I do apologise about that. My boo-boo. My bad. I think what it is, after I'd put it after I'd popped it in underneath my white, it measured 4, and that's when I measured it. So you don't need that piece. My score again now at 2 and 4. This flap is then going to get put under your Whisper White, and this is going to bend that way for your easel part. Another quick and simple card, but absolutely strikingly beautiful. So we're going to stamp our images, and this time I'm changing the colours because I use my retired stock, and as you can see there's different colours cards. Beautiful card, but and cheap Whisper White. So I'm going to use all the good stuff for the card I'm going to make for you. I'm not going to waste none of my retired stuff. So we're using this beautiful, gorgeous grape and the Whisper White. And this is going to get complemented, stuck under the Whisper White later. So when we add our card and stand it up, has to be the same colour. So that's, oh, that's got a bit of ink on. Thankfully we're going to be covering that. So it has to measure the same size. So when it's laying flat, you don't see the flap on there. Have I scored that in the right place? No, I haven't. Gainy, you're making some proper boo-boobs tonight. 4.5. That should be 4, not 3 7/8. I thought there was something going on. There. Don't worry about the underline score line because you won't see that. Just need to score it at 2 and 4. For some reason, I scored that at 3 7/8. I need to push that over. Please don't rush like I do. I'm making so many silly mistakes here, and that's what rushing can do to you. So, right, let's get all our pieces now. We're going to pop them to one side. We're going to come in with our bits, and I'm using Mango Melody and Gorgeous Grape for the flowers. I'm going to offset the different colours, and for the foliage we're going to be using Granny Apple Green and Mint Macaron. So I'm going to start with the Granny Apple Green. Love this colour. And I've got this beautiful leaf, absolutely stunningly striking. And this is going on my little flap, so I'm having one this way. Oh, I love it. And one this way. Oh, I love that. Just love it. And we're going to have our leaves on this side this time. Just so striking. I just love this set. And do you know when I saw it in the magazine, I was like, ooh, who wants a load of leaves? But trust me, it is absolutely gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So I'm going to steal this stamp because my stamps are all ladened up. I'm going to close this off just for a moment, and we're going to stamp this contrasting leaf in a different colour. Just wonderful. And I'm going to stamp 1, 2 and 3. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. I'm going to squeaky clean it off. Squeaky clean it off. That's terrible. I'm pinching blocks because I have so many projects open and on the go. I'm going to fetch a piece of scratch paper in as well. Because what I wanted to do with my what I've done with the sentiment, I've mounted the two together so I can get them whoosh, right in the centre there. And I'm going to use my black memento. And I'm going to, just to check. Oh, lovely. And I want them nice and dark. Nice and straight. You are the greatest, thank you. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh. They could have done you a favour. You could send this to someone who's been kind to you. You know, telling them how great they are and that how thankful you are. Just love it. You could have stamped them each individually, or like I just did, you could use them on the blocks. I just love this stamp set. It's absolutely amazing. So now we've got these beautiful dots. They're like little leaves actually. I absolutely adore them. So grab my card. The jungle dots, somebody else called them, oh, jungle dots. Oh, this is from when I was inking the other day. So I'm just going to add a few. Oh, boo-boo. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? Right, turn over. I'm a heavy stamper. I am really awful, very heavy-handed. I'm just going to pop them there and there. I'm going to have to turn over now, pinch my leaf back. Oh my word. How silly was that? My cloth needs to be re-dampened. So I'm going to fetch my leaf back in. I'm going to pinch and have the bigger block. Easily done, easily done. Can't curse yourself for ever. I'm just a little bit too hard on myself sometimes. We're only human after all. That's better. Oh my gosh, love it. Close that up. Oh, I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Now we want our stripy lines. I want them going through my sentiment. So I'm actually gonna have them in the granny apple green. I'm gonna stamp off. So I'm gonna stamp off and on. And I'm jagged in them. I'm not having them all perfectly straight. Just to add some dimension. And I'm having one more down here. I love that. Isn't that sweet? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Cute, cute, cute. So now pop the green away. Now I'm going to grab some of this beautiful Mango Melody. I'm going to start with the paler of the flowers. And I'm also going to fetch my strips in at the same time. Oh, we need that. And what I've done, I've trimmed all the way around off the edge. And I might do that with the others because that stops that bleeding over. Oh, that is so pretty. So I'm going to pop one here. Definitely going to have one here. Why did I stamp off? Doesn't matter. Oh, and I want two of these on my scrap. Whoops. Oh my word. And then I'm going to just dampen that off because I'm going to use another different ink and it's going to be a lot darker. So it's gorgeous, gorgeous grape. Love it. Just test that. Oh, perfect. So I need one of those there. Oops, well that didn't do very well, did it? So flip that over and stamp it there. And I want another two of those. You can always have too many and not enough. Just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to add, just going to have one of these. I'm just going to pop that one right there in between those leaves. Oh, look how beautiful and tropical that looks. Absolutely stunning. Love this. And I clean my stamps after because my cloth needs to be dampened slightly. So in comes my little friend. I love this thing. I can do it in front of you. bob my pieces out the way for now. And oh, that's to that set. Here is that beautiful flower. May have to use a little tiny bit of washi tape for this, just to keep it in place because it's not on a magnetic sheet. So I think one will be plenty. So I'm going to line this up. And you're with me for the ride while I just run all these through this beautiful little machine that my gorgeous friend let me purchase off her, really cheap. So we've got 5 of these to cut out. I hope you don't mind coming along for the ride. I'm going to add 2 flowers where the opening is on this one. I only had 1 on the other, and I think I prefer to have 2. But look at that, it cuts out beautifully. I hope you don't mind me doing this in front of you. I normally got them cut out, but I wanted to see me doing them. I should have just done 1 and had the rest prepared. So I can just pop my flowers out. I'm going to go over to this side now. Love it. Hope you've all had a beautiful week. The weather has been outstanding. I can feel that's been cut. A little wonky doing a dance. It actually, oops, it does pin down to the, what you call it, a board. It's got little sucker legs on the bottom, but because this is paper underneath, it doesn't work on this surface. It's well used, but very well loved, and I'm loving it. Yay! So a relatively quick card. It's taking its little bit of time because I'm popping out all the flowers. Last but no means least, this beautiful one here. And they line up fabulously, she says, letting it fall off. And we're going to put this card together now. There we go, cut and back. Sorry, it's a squeaky little thing. It's so cute. I'm just loving it. And there's our die, it just pops back into place. Love it. Get rid of my washi tape now. Don't need that. Oops, I do apologise for the banging. See, this little thing's got suckers. Helps it to stay on your little counter. But my little counter is made of paper. Right, let's fetch all our bits back in now. That's the one. I'm going to use some tear and tape because we don't want this falling off. I'm going to flip and put that on the reverse actually. So add some tear and tape as close to that score line as possible. Don't worry that I've cut too much off for there. It will just peel off. And it will stick together so you can pop it in your little bin. I always use my bone folder, a poker tool. I'm going to pull that off. Now we're going to line this up. I know you will get to and then just make sure it's all level. Perfect. So now this piece is going to get adhered onto here, and that's going to go then onto there. So I'm going to use a little bit of fast fuse. Bye bye boo boo, you're going to get hidden. And we're just going to line this up here, and I'm going to add fast fuse just to this bottom bit, and I'm going to add quite a bit because it's a running mechanism, and it's, you know, movable, and it's going to be pulled about. So you want to now add this, keeping sure that it's straight, and then there's your mechanism. We're going to add our flowers in there in a minute. First of all, let's add this to our card base. Sometimes I like plain and simple, and other times I love busy cards. So let's get this lined up perfect. It will go into a normal size. No, come on, lift off. Come on, don't stick. Please don't stick too much. I don't want to ruin this. No, don't, no. Just get your bung folder under there. There we go. Whoosh, that was a close shave. Wow, I'm going to add this from the bottom. I can see a lot better. And it's a small. There we go. That is so much better. Why does that look wonky? It won't in a moment. Right, dimensionals. Oh gosh. I'm going to add one to the back of each of these beautiful flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Please don't do what I've just done there. For some reason that is offset. It shouldn't be, because it was adhered down properly. Well, you know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. So I've got these gorgeous flowers. I'm gonna have one here right next to that one, and I'm gonna have this one right next to this one, so our card stays stood up. And then we're going to just align these through the centre on our flap. So we've got one here, one in the middle. I'm just going to come down slightly, and then please line up yours. Don't do what I've just done. I'm going to tuck that one behind. So that's how, and what I did with these, I think I've gone across a wrong score line, so I'll use my heat tool later to remove this panel and then straighten that back up. So I just gently lifted those slightly in the bone folder, so they stand up and hook under there a little bit better. So yes, I'm definitely going to remove that panel and pop that back on straight. So like I just said, please don't just do what I've just done. Make sure it's lined up and make sure it's actually the right size before you... I've just got my brain freeze head on. I'm going to add to all these flowers these beautiful rhinestones. I can see one there. I'm going to open that flap a moment, just so I can get one there and one there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and because I've got a little boo-boo up the top there, I'm just going to add a little rhinestone there to hide that. Oh, look, see, now my gem is perfectly lined over there. So that's how this card stands up. Just beautiful. Isn't that lovely? And you can always, after you've straightened this, you can add, look, see, it's bulging over the top. It's not straight. Add a little white panel on the back so you've got somewhere to write your message. Or you could just add a little letter inside the envelope with your card and tell them how much you think they are great then. So, sorry about the boo-boobs. I will straighten this up. It was perfect for this one. Just beautiful. So, again, I only added the one flower and they were all the same colour, which is cute. But I like the fact that this one's got a little bit more going on. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So, I'd like you all to come back and see me tomorrow when I do something totally different. If you want to press the subscribe button, I wouldn't after tonight. I'm only joking. Yeah, if you want to press the subscribe button down here and the little bell straight away, you'll be notified then and come and see tomorrow what I've made for tomorrow. So, right, thanks for all watching. Love you all. Bye.